Okay, Trent. Quick little video for you, mate, from your evaluation today. This was your swing at the start of the session. We spoke at length about, and this was one of the reasons why, when I was watching you hit balls, why I was asking so many questions. And I think we come to the conclusion that your takeaway, right, that big kind of lift up with your arms, really coming above the plane, that kind of takeaway was simply to protect your back, right? You told me all these injuries that you've got in your back over, a while, and I think, but what we also said you do a fantastic job. Once you get up to the top there, of kind of getting your hands back somewhat behind your right shoulder a little bit, getting your right arm in a decent position, getting your left arm in a decent position, to somewhat get that club, certainly the club head, down just above the top red line, just below the top red line, the elbow plane line, and attack the ball down through the slot, and attack the ball from the inside. I thought you did a tremendous job of doing that. That really impressed me. Right. So from your takeaway, just picking it up with your hands and arms there with very little turn. Right. And I think once we dug a little deeper into the Q&A, it was you're just doing it because of your injuries in your back. So then I made you do a few little static exercises to show me what you're capable of, and we went from a backswing which looked like. No, the thing is, if you could repeat this every single time, right, and you're attacking it from the inside, and you're hitting it dead straight, a good golf coach is really going to say, well, I don't want to change much, right? If it's repeatable, right, so you can do it every time, attack the ball from the inside, hit it straight, good golf coach is going to say, I don't want to change much there, right? My argument is, can you do this the same amount of lift up, the same amount of hands moving back, and you can see as your hands are moving back how you kind of starting to sit down into your left leg there, you're already starting your downswing, which is great. Can you do that the same? Right, can you do all this exactly the same? Can you have all this movement, that much movement, and do it exactly the same over and over and over again? Well, I don't think you can, right? Some you're going to catch, and you admitted that, right? Some you catch, some you don't, and it's kind of hit and miss. So if we stop you, so really we want to build a swing for more consistency. I mean, that's certainly one of the things you put on your questionnaire, right? So there's your half swing on the way back. Now, you can get your half swing to there, which I'm sure you didn't think you could do, right? But you've just done it there. You've just proved it to yourself. You just got to get used to it, right? You said you had 40 years of burning this pattern in, right? So this new pattern, more consistent one, right? More repeatable one to hit good golf shots again and again and again and again. Is going to take a bit of time, right? You've got to unlearn the 40 years of programming and start learning the new programming, the new conditioning, right? So in a nutshell, we just got your left arm a bit closer to your body, didn't we? Right, in a nutshell, we just get your left arm a bit closer to your body. That's all it is, really. Just moving your hands inward more. Right. So that takes care of the down the line view. This was what your swing looked like at the start of the session. This is what your swing's going to look like towards the end. Right. So we changed your setup a little bit with your lower body, didn't we? We got your feet closer together. We also got your toes turning out a bit more. So as you get up to the top here, so one of the things we did was we looked at your turns at P2. Right, the pros turn their shoulders. By the time the pros get to P2 there, shaft parallel with the ground, the pros have already turned their shoulders about 50 degrees. Right. And then just carry on doing it. They've almost got their left shoulder under their chin at P3. You're nowhere near, look. And then they get the shoulder underneath their chin at P4. Right, again, not quite there. Right. Good points, like I said, were just how dynamic your lower body was, how good you get onto your left side. That's tremendous. Really nice finished position with the lower body. I could do with bending back a little bit, but you know, let's not push it to start with. So if I just stop you there, halfway back, this is me just moving you into position, just kicking your right knee back, saying straighten your right knee, right knee straightens, left leg flexes, and then you get to there, right? So the club's about in the same position, but look where your shoulders are now. And then I kind of moved out the way, and then you did it yourself. Watch this. Boom. Completely different. So that's really good, mate. That's really good. So, you know, in these few sessions that you're going to have, that's what we'll do. We'll just keep chipping away at these movements, give you some drills and exercises to practice in between your lessons, and we'll build you a better golf swing. If you have any questions, just shoot me an email. Thanks, Trent.